Good evening, boys. Good evening, lads. And welcome again to what I can only presume this time will be the greatest exhibition of Magic the Gathering that anybody that doesn't have a... Hey, it's just mono dog shit retards again. Never mind. Never mind, boys. Everything's gonna be fine. It's just going to be this for like 20 minutes, then we'll have like half a decent game where one of us just gets smashed, and then your mum will be gay. And that is how we like it. That is how we have always liked it. If it wasn't, why would this game always be this? So, what we'll do today is we'll warm up with some Boobalauge and maybe some other run-of-the-mill pubes. And then we'll finally have a go at tackling Eddie Bollocks, now that it's not a fake, stupid, dogshit, wobbly AIDS card. Hey, boys, I know it's a tough one to process, or even to conceive the idea, but how about, just this once, we play tiresome, mono, dogshit, retard bollocks? How about that? Just this once, I'm sure, for the memes or something. This guy must just be trying it out. No way they've got wobbly retard shit already bought and paid for, and wobbly tit AIDS bollocks. It's gonna be great, Lance. It's gonna be great. Your mum definitely not gay. Hopefully the connection is fine. I did reset the router before I left, but I didn't do it when I got back. So we'll just have to fingers crossed that your mum's not a fat bitch. Which might be too much to ask for, honestly. But still, we'll see. I mean, it's not encouraging, connection-wise. I mean, I could be playing a super slow bitch. You know, we've seen those for years. But there's no way for me to know for sure. Except, I guess I could know. I'll do this instead. And if this runs nicely, then you'll be able to tell. So let's have a look. I mean, on my screen, it looks like it's running. This guy just seems like he must be fucking his dad's arsehole. Like every wonderful game. Okay, boys? Okay, sweet. Alright, what are we doing? Toner, inkjet, laser. Must be printers. Oh no, toner is what's inside a printer. Dot matrix is a printer. Oh, scammed. Totally scammed out of my penis, boys. Never mind. Never mind. Rampage Minus, or Minus, is from Argentina. I mean, what can you do? I agree. Well, being a manager is sort of tougher than most people give it credit for, you know? Everybody thinks they know what they would do. I always hate a team allowing their opponents to just attack them the whole time. I've mentioned it on stream multiple times, the old Siege Rhino mentality. If you let someone attack you all the time, they're going to attack and you're going to fucking concede loads of shots. If you are Arsenal, you might get away with it. But England wouldn't, and they weren't. Like, we were giving up shots the whole fucking match. But, you know, that's my jinx, I suppose. Lance, my jinx. We lost. Now we have to play that fucking awful bronze medal match. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it is connections. Because there's no way you play this and don't just immediately press up. You know? I'm trying to look on my phone to see if there's connection wonkage. I don't see that it is. But I can't see why you would cast that and not press up. Unless you were gay. Which could very well be the case, boys. Alright. So I guess it's probably reanimate. Nice wobbly suite of retard aids, which is what we like. Which is what we like. I mean, I don't know. I felt like England should have just attacked a lot more. But that's life. Sometimes you die of AIDS, and then you get AIDS, and then you have AIDS. And that's what happened to us. But your mother was always gay. So, like I said, if you just join in, we'll play some shit for a little bit. And then we'll try and build Eddie Bollock. But we'll have to do it in the 2019 fashion of still all the best cards. Chimbo and Planetarium, eh? What do you think about that? I think we'll go for it. I mean, it would have been good to get a free spell guaranteed. But your mother is probably gay. And that's what we like. Okay, that works extremely well, because now the Planetarium can have a swing as well. Okay, this guy is just a stupid cunt. And that's what we like, as I keep saying. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I've played this before. You just minus this, and then you win. Okay. Although there might not be enough creatures in the grave. I guess we'll see what happens. That's good. That's what we're looking for. Although if I did it at a different time, it would have been a bit better. Let me think. So if I put that back in his hand, we still take 4 poison. But he's going to have to give it haste, and then we can kill it. So I have played this deck before. Again, bizarre that he hasn't... Oh, no, he did the thing. He did the thing. Everybody relax. Your mum was gay. And she was fat, too. He did the thing. And the thing in this instance was... I've exiled it. Grim Tutor. He Grim Tutored for this. So he must have seen Legs do it and been like, well, Legs can't possibly lose. You fucking stupid bitch. So I can't lose. But imagine having a spell. Imagine having a spell to get out of it, boys. I mean, it wouldn't happen to Legs. But that's why we like him. Because we can watch him as like it's Sesame Street. No one's going to lose. That guy who lives in a bin is not a homeless tramp. He just chooses to live in a bin. And that's that. Everybody has a wonderful time, and your mum was gay. Where are the 2 hotties from the thumbnail? Tricked again. I don't know, boys. I might be getting raw filled for pretending this was Angela White versus Kamala Harris when it was actually just Magic the Gathering. And you were actually... Hey! Boys. I mean, I've been away, and I thought I knew what having a good time was. But now that I'm back, how about a shit mode that was dog shit 7 years ago? How about we play some midweek momos? Or how about we just jump out the window? They're both as fun. Especially if you end up dead. Alright, last game as Boobalax, and then we'll do Eddie Bollocks. Which I think is actually going to go better than I might have previously thought. I think Eddie Bollocks is going to be fine. You know, I think just relax about having a specific creature strategy. Just play all the best cards and then use Eddie Bollocks on like turn 10 to draw a million cunts. Agreed? Of course it should be agreed. I'm the best. Arenas should have activable timers like Pokemon. Instead, blue players are killing themselves. I mean, it is rough. It is rough having to sit through a big bucket of shit every day. But I mean, I guess they wanted to make it in a way that lends the client or the program, whatever you want to call it, to competitive play. And as we see from the most competitive man ever, currently sitting at 0 and 250 tournament qualification attempts, what we need, boys, is and has always been the power to shit on the floor. Alright, I think this is a thingy game. This looks like an upheaval game to me. We got this. And we got this. And that's it. Right? We haven't got many artifacts, but we've got 22 life. So we should be fine. He hasn't got a bomb squeeze. Yeah, this is fine. As long as we don't get bomb squeezed, then everything is great. And even if we do, your mum was probably gay anyway. So not drawing a land there wasn't the best. I still think upheaval wins every game. And that's that. That's not terrible. We just need to hit some lands. Missed 2 lands. Missed all our lands. We started with 3, and we still have 3. I think we might fucking die, you know. Tapland is pretty shit. Alright, that's a bit better. Is it a bit better? I think we're going to lose on this literal upcoming turn. Yeah, I think we'll lose on this turn. Never mind. Just got to start again the old-fashioned way. So we're not going to take that because I'll end up killing myself, I think. 1, 2, 3. Not sure if any of those were right, but your mum was gay. So I guess I was right. Did I take a vacation to watch England? I didn't. I never even considered that, honestly. I wanted to go somewhere cooler than it is here. I guess I did, but it's still hot here. How has that happened? This place is supposed to be cold. It's been roughly 30 degrees for like 6 straight weeks. And if anyone says climate change, I'm calling the police. Because it's probably true. But we should still be allowed to install air conditioners wherever we want. Because it's not like we can outpace the rest of the world doing whatever they want. Is it, boys? The UK might say, look at us being good little lads, not barbecuing everyone's balls. But then China are like, well, we'll stick 500 trillion coal schwanks in a furnace. Take some of that. Plus, we're only small anyway. What real damage could we do except to your mum's arsehole? Not sure that's alright. Possibly should have been this. Draw 2, make a treasure. But I think this has to die. Whenever one or more tokens you control enter, each opponent loses a life. We just have to be careful not to get drained. Which looks like is what this deck is. And I'm already on 9. And I don't really have any way of gaining any life. So it looks like, very likely, your mother was always a fat bitch. But I guess we'll see. And we could get, we could get approach off of this. Demonic Tutor is probably good. Anything give me life in the entire deck. Guaranteed. Oh, we got a connection issue, or is it this guy having a wank again? No, he's just having a wank. What is with people having a wank today, boys? Lose 2 life doesn't seem great. I think we'll do it, though. I mean, that was lucky. Losing 2 life is not what I want. So if I draw 2 and discard 2, what would I actually discard? I'm doing it. I think we don't need this. Right, I don't think we need these. We'll see if any of that was right. Yeah, exactly. Thiago, I said that at the start of the stream. You cannot just sit and invite someone to give you a beating, especially when you are at least as good as them in the first place. Like, we had no outlet for the last, like, half an hour. No pace, just defend. And our defending is dog shit. I think old Tommy Tukes must have just watched too much Arsenal and thought he could get away with it. And he couldn't, because he was bald. And you know, if a man's bald, he's 8. Alright, approach from the second sun, that's what we need. Or we could just wait for this guy having a fucking wank again. So, for anyone who's been in the stream from the start, has the connection been literally perfect? Or have we had any, like, mini blip dropouts? Everything's shit here, right? Yeah. I mean, we might need 2 rats, you never know. Because if we haven't had any blips, everybody I've played has roped every turn for literally no reason. And I don't know about you boys, but I fucking shit on my own face playing this game. Rampage says it's been perfect. So I guess literally every player has just been simultaneously wanking to old pictures of their dad's arse they found in a bin. Wonderful. So we're still likely to lose this game unless there's any way I can gain life, and then we'll win easily. If I can win, not if I can win, obviously. If I can win, then I'll win. Who's the one, though? Davriel, I guess, is the only card that can gain life from here. Play this as a real creature? I don't think so. Like, for fuck's sake, it can't be that hard to decide do you want to put your commander up your arse or not. Okay, that's not good. So if I cast this, what could I steal? This give you any life? It does. Alright, so maybe we'll have to steal this. Or this. Alright, we're going to play that and hope for the best. Okay, now we're dead. I can't be fucked. This guy's already playing at 1 mile a fucking hour. He's going to cast... Everything he casts has haste. I can't do anything about it. That's the end. We had a wonderful time. The game was 5 times longer than it needed to be, and it was shit, and your mum was 8. So one thing I am going to have to do about the decks, I have to have more artifact removal, primarily for that card. That card balls up all of my plans because people just give whatever they top deck haste. And that's like my biggest problem. Is fucking horse virgin-y shit like that. But, I mean, it hasn't been in any sets. So Wizards specifically said, you know what we need more of in this game? Give everybody free equipment with haste and hexproof. That's fun, right? Everyone loves all those mechanics. Free Hexproof, haste. All things you can't stop, which is just perfect. And that's why we love Majinx, and your mum is a fat gay bitch. And that's that. We had a wonderful time. Your mum was gay. GG's XDs. So these are the colors, right? I don't think it makes any difference. The lands are probably the same. So hopefully this deck will be good enough to keep. But you never know. You never know, boys. I don't see why it wouldn't be. Like, we're playing just all the best shit. So I don't know that we want any of these. So we don't want that. That's for sure. Erdy. So the first side we're never going to use, unless we're already dead. The second side is what we're doing. You may sacrifice another lad. If you do, draw X cards. Then you may put a permanent. I mean, that's just drawing X cards should be enough. So, Eddie Bollock. You're not telling me it can't be a commander. What's going on here? What's this fucking shit? The man's legendary, right? I mean, I've played against this like 50 times. What's the matter? Oh, too many cards? Is that it? Well, I shouldn't have taken the Soulstone out. Nope, I don't know what's going on. Anybody have any idea what I'm doing wrong? Because to my eyes, I'm trying to put a black, red, and green commander in a black, red, and green deck. Nothing should be stopping that. Is it the leg? Have we got the leg? Oh, it's in the deck. Is it? I don't know what's happening. Alright, there we go. There we go, boys. I guess you have to move it from your mum's tits to your dad's balls or something. But we did it. So we'll put that back in. So we're just going to play all the best cards. Then let's just quickly run through and see what's not the best. We'll start at the top. Okay, so these are great, but there's no guarantee that we want them. Oh, I think we'll keep that. Itali is probably good. We always have those. Casualties is good. I like Vraska. Titan is fine. I think Bounty is probably fine. Sunbirds is great. And I'm not taking it out. Odin's not good. Liliana's good. Blood on my pubes is fine. Minsk and shit is good, but it can probably go. Underrealm Lick, I think that can go for now. Lolth, I think we need that. Contract, I don't know why I would want that. Edict is good. I like this. I don't think we need that. Destroy target artifact, target creature, enchantment, and land. You can't cast the spell unless you have legal choices for all targets. I mean, why not? It seems unlikely to be able to be used anywhere else. Shit Sprout. I mean, 4 mana to destroy 1 lad. Probably not. Ice Till is great, but is it great in this deck? I don't know. Migration Path and Circuitous Route. Sometimes they're great, but sometimes you're gay. Dariel's good, Damnation's good, Crucius great. Shit Shooter. When this creature enters, if the gift was promised, destroy target artifact or enchantment. I think that's good. Plus 4 power and toughness is pretty nice. Deluge, Arena, Cruelty is weird, but I guess sometimes you want to kill an indestructible man. I think we'll get rid of it though. Dismember's good. Black Market's great. 1 Signet, 3 bananas. Only 1 other Signet though, so we could have 2 other Signets. if that's the plan. Don't think you want shared routes. Maybe you do. Nowhere to run sometimes is okay. And all the rest of that is a bit willy winks. So I think Cabaretti bollocks. I know that there's not many creatures, but it's just so strong. Just literally get a free spell. And I don't know about you, but that is the gayest thing Wizards ever do with this game. And that's why it has to be Bongler approved. Otherwise you were gay. I don't play What's-His-Face much. The old Ragga Boys. But I do think it's good. And we'll play this one as well. So what else is just fucking great? Nah. Well, before we go around buying stuff, I think Doomy is probably a good fit for this deck. Making a couple of expendable layouts. Whenever a villain dies, I think this is good. If you can play a villain's deck, I think it's great. I don't know if it's possible. I guess we'll have to ask Legs, obviously. Quackage, I do like a Quackage. Imagine drawing 16 lands off that. It's possible. Dark Fortress. Activate only if you control a basic land. I think these are probably good. They'll definitely be good in any 2-color deck. 3-color might be a bit much. Big Quackage, or is that too big? I still think it's a bit of a shame that they never made this super strong. Scarlet Bitch, in the movies at least, is really top quacks. Alright. What else is just great then, all around? Doesn't have to be new. What haven't I thought of? So it doesn't have to be blah, blah, blah. It doesn't have to be creatures. It doesn't have to be non-token creatures. So cards that create tokens are just as useful. Scarlet Spider. Who's that? No, what's the word? Law? That's not what it's called. The little quotation marks. What are they called on a magic card? I've completely forgotten, boys. Well, let's just say Lortex for now. Nothing. I need to know who this man is. Who's Ben Riley? Well, I guess your mum's gay. At the beginning of combat on your turn, look at the top 5 cards. You may put a creature card. I mean, these cards are really good, but I just never have enough creatures because they're shit. Weakest part of a Brawl game. Maximum Carnage. Until your next turn, each creature... Alright, there's got to be a Carnage card. That's good. Living End. Is that new? Each player exiles all creature cards from their graves, then sacrifice all creatures they control, then puts all cards exiled onto the field. So it's basically swap your grave for the field. I don't know. I feel like I would have noticed this if I had seen it already. But then when did cards come out? Not this week, I assume. What did I even say? Carnage. No mythic carnages. What a load of old shit. Although that one is pretty nice looking. Return target creature with mana value 3 or less from your grave to the field. It gains this creature attacks each combat if able. When this creature deals combat damage to a player, sacrifice it. I don't know enough about Carnage to understand why that makes sense. I think it's a shame that that wasn't good. And what is the problem with having planeswalkers from the Marvel universe? Because this is 2 sets now that we haven't had any. Is it because they don't want a legendary Marvel boy canonically having the power to traverse universes, even though they're in standard anyway and they can literally kill Jace? Who knows? Stories are stupid and gay. All I know is we need more tranny Bongler porn stars to tell me what fucking bullshit is going on in your mum's ass. And that doesn't make sense, but it doesn't have to. Okay. What else? What else can we use or play? What's good in the world of Magics? Around 5 mana. 5 mana good shits. That's it. 5 mana good bollocks. There must be some stuff. Because this doesn't have to get used until right at the end. So it's not like the deck is just waiting for this. You play a normal game, and then hopefully somebody's on the field, and then this guy can sacrifice it, and you get another 7 cards. That's the plan. That's the plan you make. Someone else says they can't change the IP. The IP of what? That they can become a planeswalker? Or then why not? I mean, there should be, honestly. I don't see any reason why you can't have Ultron, or why not the Beyonder, or whatever is like something that's not been in any films. The Beyonder can probably move between universes. The one above all, that's supposed to be the Marvel God, isn't it? Either way, it's all gay, and your mum's fat. And that's the end of the story. So is there any enchantment like Troll Ascetic that gives everything hexproof all the time? I feel like I saw that. Louisiana Bobblers? I don't know. I mean, it doesn't do much by itself, but we'll see. Anything else that I wouldn't think to just hold a game up? Because we don't have upheaval. You know, that's my jams. There's no way to get out of it if somebody makes a million artifacts or enchantments or whatever fuck else. I mean, the first side is never getting used. Right? There's no... I don't like creatures that cost 3 or less. The only possible use would be something like Reclamation Sage. And wasting your commander as a fetch for a Reclamation Sage seems like it's rubbish. Classic Lils. I mean, this isn't very good. But it's classic Lils. Before whiz-bangs were like, you know what? I think that looks too much like a woman. Give her no tits, massive cheekbones, and a fat dick. That's a real woman in 2019. And anyone who says otherwise must be Hitler. Any other way to gain life? That seems to be a problem. Oh, what about... yeah, we haven't got that. Vampiric Tutor. That's pretty useful. This bitch. Yeah, fuck it. There's a creature and your mum's gay. So one more card. Any... Oh, we didn't put the talismans in, I suppose. Oh! I'm gonna play that 2 mana fucking bullshit thing. I forget what it's called, but I think it's a bat. Maybe it's not. think it's a rare. Yes, this thing. I think that is actually worth getting back. I think that's very strong. Alright, let's try this for a bit, and then forget that magic is AIDS, and England are also AIDS. Okay, boys. Okay, sweet. I can't believe I got completely quacked. How'd you have dot matrix, but it not be about printers? Jet, charcoal, pitch. I think this is black. Toner, things that are black. Things that are black and come off in your hand a bit, maybe. You're fucking bullshit. Spot remover. Oh, everybody's fucking gay today. Brayer. Alright. Well, this one is always tough. But that's magic sometimes.
Lost dollar on England. Tips will be low.
Well, if you only lost $1, it shouldn't be that bad, but I understand. Instead of $150, we'll just have to do with $149.50. I think that's fair. But thanks for the $250 as it is. But obviously, we just need to use that to get some momentum.
Come on, guys. There's no raw fill anymore, so nobody can be gay anymore. You gotta be gay, or some shit.
Alright, what's this do? Spells? Okay, we've got to exile that. That's pretty easy. So, we'll try and quack the bollocks this thing. No, we'll go quack the bollocks this and then blow up all the lands. Okay, boys. Okay, sweet. Can't restream Phil or the cops are getting called. I know, Phil has told me multiple times how illegal it is to watch him through any other means beyond his mum's ass. Human hero and villain. Or symbiote. I think human is probably the most encompassing. It's crazy how many times I've managed to play this in the end, after it being basically unfindable for the first week. But that is how magic is done, boys. Everybody's gay until your mum becomes gay. Should have played that first, but we'll pretend like it was part of the plan. Alright, I'm actually going to leave that because we can use the fetch land on it to trigger this if he's got nothing. Alright, I guess that's not nothing. What is the plan? What is the plan? I could get... Oh, this guy's got haste already. So it's got 5 power. I don't think that's good enough. So it's the planetarium or the Titan, and I'm going to go for this. Okay. Okay, great stuff. That's what we like. Fucking cunt game. Nice. Well, looks like we're dead. Take 3. Yeah, dead. Never mind. That'll teach me to try and assume I won't have 3 lands on top. Never mind. That'll teach me that your mum was gay. Still, I mean, no land problems. How many packs are we opening?
Well, it all depends how much we can, how many milestones we hit. Because we gotta hit the milestones. Guys, these packs cost me upward of $6 each. So that means minimum $50 to open one. If we get $250, I'll open a special pack of porn star playing cards, but you can't look at them because boobies are gross and you're gay. What else? Well, that's it, really, you gays.
That is it, really, you gays. 200. I saw him yesterday asking for 250 bangers. For what do you call it? I think green. So he could get to the end of his Marvel box. 250 bangers per stream, I should say, which he did fail. By a lot. He failed by a lot. Which is good. Alright, that was a lucky draw. I'll pretend I always had it, though, because your mum's gay. Okay, so, not a disaster at the moment. Because this makes tokens that we can draw another 2 cards off of. Phyrexian Arena is good in itself, obviously. And your mum's gay. So I guess we'll see. I will say that Anonymous has not been around since Raw Phil left. I mean, I have to take your word for that. I assume Philbo is still making his goals in his own way. He must have made hundreds the first day. I just know he didn't make much last night. So we got any way of getting anything out of the grave? No, those are good draws though. Those are the kind of fucking thing that I'm getting used to. Alright, Davs is nice. Just pure dog shit. What the fuck's going on? Alright, I guess we'll have to just see. Oh, that's the worst version of Phil. To be fair, there's no version of Phil that's not the worst. But one of the worst versions is the good. It's the oh gee whiz shit that he does. Good draws, good draws. All right, one of these has to be Wrath or at least Murder. Okay, good. We just gonna stick Eddie Bollocks on the field? I think so. I mean, it gives him something to do. This guy I'm talking about. Plus, we get to have a look at some nice Venom art. Which is pretty good. Okay, I don't think he's going to blow up Venom. Make 3 1/1s is pretty rough. Okay, that's lucky. Alright, that's good too. Alright, I think we're going to use this first. I forgot that gets fetch lands. I mean, surveil lands. That was my fault. Yeah, he wanted so much money yesterday. So much money. And he didn't get it, which is fun. But he's made, like, we've all seen with our own eyes him get tons of cash. Ragaboys. I do like a ragaboy. Oh my god! How much ragaboys can one man ragaboys, boys? How much ragaboys can a boy ragaboy? 7, 8, 9. I think that's lethal, isn't it? I think it might be. Absolutely incredible scenes. Had it under control the whole time. Unbelievable stuff. So just having a big, hasty beefster is, quite something. But, that's not really my style. I don't want to win by plopping a load of lads. That's fucking gaylords. I need to win with a beefy planeswalker, exiling half a man's deck, drawing 16 cards, robbing his balls on Nerdy Senpai's tits, and then dying of AIDS. Des says, then he tries to calm his own audience by saying it's not the end of the world, guys. It'll be okay. It's just such an amazing, such a unique specimen, Bilbo. And I know that you could show him to 1,000 people and they would be like, this is just a melting old beggar. Who cares? But there's something honestly unique about the Pigbo. You couldn't recreate what he is now again and still have an audience, have such an ecosystem of people who hate him, be so chronically talentless as well, outside of Street Fighter. What did he do this week that was actually amazing? Oh, the Friends thing again. The Friends thing again. Which, if you don't know what that means, it's telling everybody that you're stupid and gay if you have any friends. Because he has a wife, and if you have a wife, that means you've already got a gourmet Subway sandwich. You know what? We can watch that, because I don't think me telling you does it true justice. Imagine comparing your wife to a sandwich in the first place. But then taking the turbo high road that you're stupid if you have friends once you are married. And you just think, does he not know that the human race have had spouses for thousands of years, but also friends as well? Or is he still going to follow the line of,
well, all those guys lived in the olden days, which was yesterday, and that means they're fucking gay. You get it? You gays? In 2019, if you have friends, you are gay. I love my wife so much, I do everything in my power to stay the fuck away from her. If my electricity goes off, we just sit in separate rooms in silence. Because having sex is gay. You get it, you gays?
all true. And your mum's gay on top. It's the fact that he can't also take any criticism, that he's talking like a psycho. Like, Phil, every single married person also has friends and hobbies and interests.
No, that's because they're gay. If I have 1 minute of free time, I want to spend it with the greatest person on earth, who's my wife. You get that, you fucking gauge?
And it's like I said, the very, very first opportunity he'll have to run off from his wife, he will take. Every single time. Alright, so we could... I think we'll deluge for 7 is quite a lot. But I think it's the cleanest. Right, because then we got 2 instants for this. I think that's probably right. Imagine having a friend. Or, not even that, imagine going somewhere with your wife as a friends group. Imagine going to see a play and then having a dinner afterwards and talking about it. Or going on holiday with a woman. Or anything. A woman, I meant to say, like, with someone else. But it came out gay. Because you're gay. I think all of this is fine for a blow-ups. Agreed? Probably. I mean, we won't have an extra land. I guess I could kill one and then play this. Is that good? Is that a good play, boy? Shh. I don't know that it is. I'm going to do it, though. He's got a lot of excess mana. I guess we'll see. That's pretty good in its own way sometimes. That's quite a good spell. So what would I want to draw in an ideal world now? That's fine as long as this lives, which it should. So he's tapped out. I'm going to take Vraska. I'm going to take Vraska because it's always good. Or maybe Casualties. Nah, I think he's got too much. I think Casualties doesn't do enough. Oh, this guy, I forgot all about him. Yeah, let's grab the big oogs. That might have been a mistake too, considering my mana problems. Don't think I need to draw those ever again. So he's got Eureka Moment, draw 2 cards, put a land on the field, and Ponder. And then some bullshit. Alright, that's not very good. But it means he's effectively completely mana aged. This guy's all in on the Marvel bollocks. Is this a copy of a Legs deck? There's unnecessarily shit cards in here. And you know that it could only be used by Legs to prove how easy Magic is. Just win every game. So a bit of Triumph is very good. I can't tap out beyond 2 mana in reserve. Because eventually he's going to cast this and he's going to want to equip that. And he's nearly got 10 mana, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So we're going to have to hold our penis, boys. More wobbly shit. I don't know why I put this in. It's not very good. That's the only thing doing anything at the moment, though. Alright, hold bit of Triumph or spam Italy. And see what it feels like to have Italy powers. I guess we could go Italy and then Eddie Bollock the next turn. Let's do that, fuck it. If it goes wrong, we'll delete it, we'll say that you were gay and the game's rigged and all the rest of that shit. Alright, definitely take this. That's probably fine too. He gave us an oops, so I presume he's been raped, but I don't know what that means. I don't know what saying oops when someone casts Italy really means, but I do know that anyone who says oops is gay. So I don't have any artifacts to blow up, right? He's just wasted this. Oh, okay. Maybe that's what he was going oops for. Like, oops, you blew up one of my things that were going to win. Oops, I'm gay. I mean, very true, boys. Very true. Alright, let's see. Whenever you cost something with 4, we haven't got anything with 4. This has actually been not bad. I think we can attack. Maybe. Force of Vigor. If it's not your turn, destroy 2 artifacts or enchantments. Why they make him look so squashed? Oh, he's not squashed. I thought this was his shoulder. But it's not. It's just everything is a bit green. So his shoulder is here. But yeah, for a minute there, I thought they gave him the Sagat treatment and just had him bury his head up his own ass. But I guess your mom was just gay. So I don't know if Tiago is still in the deck, but I presume this is the Legs VD build, only because it looks so shit. If he doesn't have a generic bomb like Upheaval, he's got nothing. But that's the power of Legs, is that he can play only 4-mana dogshit spells and win 10 games in a row. And you would be the one who was gay. Because you were gay. Alright, 2 free spells. Emeritus of Woe's not bad. Annie joins up. That's pretty good too. Alright, what do we got? Nothing. But that's why Legs is good, boys. Because he can copy he can copy my cards. And if there's one thing you can trust, is that I'm going to always draw my way out of it because I'm the best. I guess I should have attacked first. Alright, I think everything in hand is strong enough. Tiago says he did play it. I know he played this card. But did he play this exact deck as it is witnessed here, or some other shit deck? So we'll do it that way in case we have to do a dismemberage. So is it this exact deck, Tiago, or do you not watch that closely? So we can minus this for all of our enchantments. I think I'm going to be greedy, though. Alright, that's a bit risky, but your mum's gay. It'll be fine. Pigbo to be on Peepers in a month, complaining about the number of angels on the field. Well, hopefully he doesn't have the same complaints as me, because that will make it look like you're gay. But I'm sure Peepers would just cherish the idea of having a man such as Phil Bellino into the flock of non-Bongler fake retard bitch. Yeah, Phil is exactly as fake as Peepers. You bring up a good point. He probably would do that. He would just go on and go,
Hey, Peepers. Yeah, everyone's really mean to me when I'm just super cool and chill. I just sit there, I say, let's have a chill time, and everyone, then they just say, but we hope you die, Mr. Phil. And I'm just here like, guys, I just want to have fun. Stop being mean to me. Stop being gay and mean, you gay mean cunts.
It's true. He's just trying to be fun and non-gay and non-AIDS. Alright, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, blah, blah, blah. I think we hold both of our removal spells. Agreed? Probably. Probably, boys. So if Ugin doesn't get blacked here, we should win. But I got no way of protecting it, so we'll see. We'll see what this guy's got. Cyclonic Minge, that would be bad. The Wall of Blossoms, not very good. Oh, I definitely should have played that. There was no need not to. Tiago says, I usually just watch the losses, meaning I don't watch properly. I watch around 2 minutes per video. But do you recognize any shit cards like this? Like, no one's playing this unless they're committed to just having a good time with the Fantastic Four. However, I specifically remember the Boy Legs going 9-hand-0, which would, as you can see, make it the greatest deck ever. But your mother would also be gay, so who the fuck knows? Alright, we'll take a big risk off the number wangs. What is this? Copy a creature. At the beginning of your upkeep, create a token that's a copy of enchanted creature, except it's a spirit. So hopefully he doesn't have Stifle or something like that. That would be bad. It doesn't look like he does, boys. I'm going to exile this. I don't want it. Alright, that was whatever. So I felt completely in control However, it was going to be difficult to actually get over the line. Like, it's one of those... I didn't feel comfortable doing this again, because any kind of bounce or kill spell would have gotten us. And nothing really wins very fast. But, on the plus side, it does look very much like this guy was just copying a Legs deck. And I'll say this until I'm blue in the balls. Legs decks are the fakest, shittest wank imaginable. If you just want to have these are new and there's some kind of nice tits and I'm never going to play Invisible Woman otherwise, then fine. You know? But then why does Legs have to go literally 100% win rate if it's just all for fun? They make the shittest videos, they spawn the shittest content creators, which ruins my enjoyment of Magic, because any man I choose always has a fucking unbeatable deck, which is impossible. Unless they're a pro. That's it. Only pros seem to be comfortable in their own penis that they will go, look at this deck. It was some fun. I went 2 and 3. I had a good time. Nope. Every fucking pussy retard has to go, here's the deck. It's not very good. Let's just see how it goes. 10-hando. I won every game. It was great and I'm the best, but I'm fucking platinum too. And I'm definitely not gay. And that is why we love Magic and why your mum was a fat slut. And that's that. That's that, boyish. So we'll have a look. We'll have a look what else can be done. Let me just fail this. So, again, you can't guess at this just yet. You can guess contexto, obviously, if you want. I'm guessing there is some kind of printer thing, but possibly not. Charcoal, jet, toner feel like they're part of a gang. Clay mask, people put... I don't know, it just feels like the color black. Let's have a look. Pitch meeting... Clockwork orange, ink orange, jet orange, point break. That's weird. Matrix. I don't know. I literally don't know. For a second, I thought maybe Keanu Reeves films because he was in The Matrix, but there's no need for the word dot. Point Break, I think he was in. But then what else? Was he in Bullseye? Is that even a film? Remover, spot remover, eye cream, clay mask, peel. Things you do to your skin when you go to the spa and you haven't got spunk on your face. Oh my days. Absolutely scammed. I fucking said all these. Absolute scammage, boys. I said all of those things.
I said all those things, guys. It was I was blocking. I said it right. This game is laggy fucking rollback gay code. You're gay. If you've got a friend, you're gay. If you go outside, you're also gay. God, will you stop being gay? Talking about other men is gay. Hey, guys, did you hear about LTG being gay? He's so gay that he's got a daughter and he doesn't pay for child support because he's gay. Guys, look how muscly I am. It looks like I'm literally dying of cancer. Isn't that cool? Aren't I buff? Oh, you guys are just jealous if you say I look like I'm on chemo, you fat gays. I bet all you guys don't even go out. I bet you're just shut-ins and you've got a fat wife and you cry every night playing games that you hate and all you do is open Pokemon packs because you're fat. You fucking gays.
His projection has been through the fucking roof too, which is hilarious. I think projection might be my favorite thing. Like, his on-the-nose insults to imaginary people that are just describing himself is, I think it's my favorite, honestly. I've never seen anyone do it like that, except maybe One Punch Man. When One Punch Man gets super mad, he calls people bald. And I think that's quite funny. And that is pure Filbo. Except when he gets mad, he calls people One Punch Man, because that's how strong he is. He is also, like One Punch Man, the strongest man in the universe. And he's shredded. But you are fat and gay. And that's that. So Shades of Black. I don't know how I didn't get that. Ink, I guess, was the one that I left off. Ink. I mean, ink is technically black sometimes. I did say skincare products. Toner, I suppose. What did I say? I said spot remover. I guess that's not, I mean, that's, you know, a specific thing, I suppose. Associated with precision. A bullseye, clockwork, laser, needle. Fair enough. Starting with tiny marks. Spot, point, period, and dot. Well, we don't say period here, so this whole thing is ineligible to be played in the UK, and your mum was gay. Completely absolved of any fault, because this was done by Americans who are all fat and gay. Just like Phil. Luxury villa specialists. I mean, I don't know about you boys. I don't believe you can buy a pool for 3.5 G's that looks like this. You fucking barely get the plan in for 3.5 G's. What? Yeah, well, I guess just, it's, you know, it's an advert on a load of old bulls. Well, don't need to play No Color Dogs AIDS. Not today, anyway. So, I do want to find that clip. Who would have it? Memology, Snort Burnell, I suppose. Why is that blurred out? Damn. Everyone's getting quacked. It must have had a picture of Phil's wife. You gotta be 18 to look at that shit. Look at this. You're telling me that isn't what Arnold Schwarzenegger looks like? Absolute Arnie, boys. I knew that wasn't recent. Look how he is wasting away. 7 months, he looked at least normal. I honestly don't know what's going on. I cannot imagine that a sedentary 45-year-old man with no history of weights or exercise of any kind, who leaves his house once a week for a shuttle run to Costco, has such a huge calorie deficit that he looks like he's in like some North Korean gulag. He's lost so much weight so fast. That's the thing. He keeps saying, oh, I started changing my diet 5 years ago. That was 5 months ago. 5 months, he looked sort of normal. Now, like, if you saw him on a cancer wing, you'd look at the nurse and be like, you better make sure everybody's got their money off him, because he won't be paying anyone in 6 weeks. I hope so, and I'm not even going to pretend. I fucking hope that's the case. Uh-oh. Is Memology on holiday, or is he dead as well? Because not uploading for 9 days is quite a long time. Maybe he's dead. So who else would have it? I've completely forgotten what I'm even looking for. Something to do with his wife or complaining. Total Despair. I think we could watch a Total Despair if I can't find anything else. It's more work than a real store. Only Pigbo would say that. That playing Cash Red Simulator is more tiring than working in an actual retail store. He's that deluded. I'm not gonna lie, I've completely forgotten what we were even supposed to be looking for. But I do like the idea of total despair. Oh, wow. Thought we were gonna get double scammed. I thought we were gonna get double scammed, boys, but we're all right. Pepto-Bismol.
Pepto-Bismol, now also in handy chewable tablets for 5 symptom relief.
TUI gives you more.
All right. We won't watch this straight away because there's been too much downtime. We'll have one game and come back. Or maybe we'll play the Conquaxto on the side. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Tony shits. We got Ragavan, but we haven't got any lands. I don't think that's much better. I'll keep it though. I don't think I can turn down the land. It's not a good one. Oh shit, I thought this was the Surveil land, but clearly it isn't. Okay, so this is the one-shot retard deck. Fair enough. Fair enough, boys. I mean, Terra Sunder can get rid of it. I can't believe how long it took me to see what the picture was, though. It's so clear to me now that that's the guy's head. The first, like, 20 times, I thought it was something else. The first 20 times of seeing it, I thought this was the head and these were the eyes. And that was a leg, like it was sticking his leg out. And that was the shoulder. And that was another leg. And it was none of those things. It was just Shaman being gay. So it's 5 mana. One, two, three. Alright, well, I didn't have him doing that, to be fair. But it is a one attack deck, for sure. So we'll always have to have this up. Just like our knobs. I've only seen the picture small. Like, this is the biggest I've ever seen it. Which is my excuse anyway. Yeah, we haven't exactly been Eddie bollocking it fully up. But I got hopes that it'll still be useful. Like, my approach is just play a really good deck, and then, assuming someone's out of cards or you've got a threat creature, then you can spunk the land. This got haste? Yeah. Never mind. So, I mean, we got draws. We got draws. I think I need something else, though. Like, ways of finding the best cards. I don't know. Ways of reanimating cards. Oh, not this cunt. I fucking hate this card. Like, now I have to waste this on this, and then I'll just lose to something else anyway. Fucking AIDS. So this deck definitely needs something else. Oh, I could have exiled the land. That's pretty good. Never mind. I don't think putting an Eldrazi back in is going to matter. Like, it feels like in a situation like this, I should have more than Ugin, you know, and I don't. It's Ugin or die, pretty much. Very useful. All right, let's try an Eddie Quacks. All right, see, that's pretty good. That went as well as I could have hoped, honestly. That guy's pretty good. What do we do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got both of these. Beautiful. But I still think it's going to be another one of those situations where we just need something that's not this. All right, that's not a bad draw. Do I want to tap my penis out, though? I think probably not. Because this gets the comeback. Everything has haste, but he's on 19. You know what? I think it's fine. We get a free spell. Your mum's definitely going to be gay. It's going to work out. It's going to work just fine, boys. Yeah, Old Venom really did pull us out of the fire there. I mean, that's not fair. That's just cheating. That's just flat cheating, boys. All right, that's not bad. That's not bad. Do you blow this up? Blow up the land? I mean, he gets to use that every turn otherwise. Oh, that's 0. Whoops, I thought it was power. So that was a mistake. But, you know, we live and learn, and we fuck our bitch up the arse or something. I don't know he can get out of this. He's got so little land. Right? He can't cast this again. He can't use that again. I think he's just missed too many lands. I guess we'll see. So we're going to kill Dr. Doomington, draw 6? Not my man. I fucking love that dude. I guess we could play the front side of Eddie Bollock. And it will get it back, but I think draw 6 is better, right? Right, dudes. I'm pretty sure that that's true. Alright, that's just... I think that's that. I think we got far too many resources. Ragama boys. I do like a ragama boys. Oh my days, I was even better than I thought, boys. Drawing that is probably the best thing that could have happened. Because, I mean, I can't see him being able to use 12 mana. So I can miniaturize this. Oh, I don't know what happened. He just didn't have any lands. Let's just say what happened. He didn't have any lands, and that's that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and sort of one more sometimes. Versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I don't know about you, boys. Even I can't fuck that up. But we had a wonderful time. Yeah, I mean, it would have been really close if he had drawn some land sometimes. But he didn't, and he bought wobbly retard land, so I can't feel sorry for him. He needs to give Whizbangs more money. That's the only conclusion to truly see, boys. Yeah, Dr. Doom, I think Doomage could have just stayed on the field in the end. So the thing to really I have to drum in is that it's the power of the... No, it's the mana value of the sacrifice thing. So tokens are actually useless. So Vraska's tokens would just be dead, and that's that. But I'm sure I'll remember for next time. Right, boys? Wink winks. So what's in a shop? I mean, clothes, woman, it'd be woman above man if it was clothes. Oh, I guess I was sort of wrong. What else we got in a clothes shop then? Suits, shoes, belt. Tie. What else we got on a belt? Buckle. Zip. Women don't need a zip as much as we do, boys. belt, straps, suspenders. I guess women also have suspenders, though. Pants. I guess we wear pantaloons more than bitches do. What about beats? You gotta beat your kids. Everybody knows that. You gotta whip your kids into shape, otherwise they might turn into a bongler. That's what I learned from Andrew Tate. And he couldn't possibly be wrong because he's bald. Belt, buckle. What else? Bag, strap. Shirt. Cufflinks. Nah, probably not. Oh, boys, it could possibly be if you hit the goal. No, 107. They exceeded the goal. You only need 100 for a vest. What about a hat for 50? Hat for 29? You don't get a hat for 29 beans, boys. Philbo, it was...
Guys, I wanted to put on a hat. I really did. It'd be fun and it'd show the trolls, but I guess you just don't love me like my mom doesn't love me. Oh, gosh. God damn it, you guys are just fucking gay. Now I'm ashamed.
What else? What else is the, what else are the goals? We got a hat, glasses. The glasses goals, that was 50. I'm getting confused. Glasses was 50, hat was 100, and a vest was 150. So we didn't hit any of the goals. 407. Only iced coffee must have had a wank. 407. Absolutely shattering Demeters. What else? Pokemon cards. That is what grown-ups do. Yeah, look at that.
$45 is nearly enough for a whole pack, guys. I know that a pack cost me $3, but if I just open them, all I'll be doing is open them all day. And I don't have time for that, because I'm opening them all night by myself.
I don't know if you caught on that he is opening packs or boxes, entire boxes, by himself in the dark, and then claiming to open the most expensive card in the whole set. Twice he's done that. And I try and not be a conspiracy man when it comes to Philbo, because there's already enough true aids right in front of you. But that's very, very suspicious. You know, he got the Greninja from his very first pack, apparently, and then he opened some other shit this week. I mean, I don't know, boys. Weird. Wallet. Wallet is very male. 85. Pin. Well, like oh, my little badge. Is that what we're doing, badge? Mans do have a badge if they're a policeman. Have a bang on that. Have a bang on that, boys. The boys in blue, those who protect us and serve us, and whom we should kill so that bonglers can shit in the toilet of their choice. That is the one thing I have been able to take away from Professor Peeper's scriptwriter, is that all our peaceful protests are going nowhere, and we need to start killing innocent peeps. And I don't know about you boys, that sounds like a whiz-bang employee to me all day long. And I'm sure it won't be long before she gets hired, for reals. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit surprised she's not already a Wizzy's employee. Because she's not. Police 137, weird. I mean, police and badge go together like rice and peas. Yeah, I would have thought police would have been top 5. Gun, I could see that not being the case. Lanyard. Pass permit. That's weird. That's miles away. I guess it's a different type of badge. A note Like a post-it note. Badge of honor. Yeah, 39. Army. Medal? I guess medal. You get a badge with a medal. Yeah. What else? Scouts. They fucking love badges over there. They're fucking all about badges. Name tag. You can't have 2 words, so it'd have to be 1. I guess it could be name as well. Badge, medal, scout. Yeah, I mean, it's badge is obviously what we're looking for. Crest. Sigil, signet. Not how you spell sigil? No. It's not 32,000. Alright. We've had enough guesses. We've already got it, so let's just have a look. Emblem, insignia. See, I thought insignia and signet were the same thing. And sigil. I think sigil should be on here. Whatever, though. Logo. Yeah. Club. Yeah, I guess like a football team's badge. Well, I did it, and you were all gay. You couldn't even get your cheats in fast enough. We'll do a quick strands. Rerouting. That sounds like a sat-nav. So what's something to do with maps, maybe? Planning. It's a surprising amount of Zs. No Giza or Gaza. The old gift. Rerouting. I don't know. I don't know, boys. I said Giza already. I think because it's a place, it doesn't count. Reverse. No. Oh, it could be reverse. Maybe. No. So, verse. Don't think so. Server. Where's server? Nope. So what about the fucking Zeds, though? Zigzag, maybe? Oh, that's gotta be it. I think it is zigzags, but I've just fucking bollocked it. Zig? It's got to be zigzag, right? But why can't I put it all in the right order? Maybe it's not, and I'm just a fool. Swerve? No. Aha, it was swerve. Okay, so I think it's rerouting in like dodge. You know? So this can't be many things. U-turn. Nope, just flat turn. Easy. Reverse must be one. I fucking said reverse, but I couldn't find it. It has to be one. R-E-V shit on my dick. So there's no other R except this, so it has to start there. R-E, and then I can't reach V. So it has to be R-E, V, and then there's no other E. How have I got so much AIDS in my eyes? It has to be reverse. That's basic. It's like, I guess it's maneuvers. We got an M anywhere? Yeah. I don't understand tack. But, never mind. I don't know. This one is weird. It's weirdly easy, but at the same time, making me shit on the floor. Pivot. Alright, that's another one. Hmm. Hmm. Edge. No, I thought that was... It must... Edge is probably something. So it's something edge. Alright, we'll come back to it. Like I said, I don't think it's a difficult one. But... Your man's gay. I don't think it's a... So how are we going to fix this deck, though, as well? What kind of card is just an easy win? Shall I play a couple of haste enablers and then Ulamog? Ulamog tie a game up pretty quick. Plus, if I can't, I can always sacrifice Ulamog. Draw 10. You got to win a game after you draw 10, surely, boys. So I think Vraska is probably not as good if you can't sacrifice tokens. We probably don't need Vraska and the other Planeswalker. I forget its name. Vraska, Vivian. Let's have a quick check-in on all of our girls, though. See if anyone has recovered the light of the boobalage. Fucking hell. Velvet 7, dead. Dinner Lady Big Tits. Oh, Dinner Lady Big Tits.
It's not against TOS, but it's against my channel.
It's not against TOS to show these TOS tits, boys. Everybody knows that. It's not against TOS to have TOS maps. If it was, I wouldn't want to live in that world. Absolutely elite dinner lady face porn star boobies. I don't think there's ever been a better example. Not even Sarah J. Sarah J's probably less ugly and certainly smaller tits. Should have got red, but your mum was gay. Will you need more lands to sack that are not tokens? I mean, the deck works fine. The deck works fine. So it's not... You only need to do it once, I feel like. So sacrifice Dr. Doomage or Solemn. Like, because this will draw 4. The fact you also get to put one of those cards on the field is crazy. I think maybe we should put one of the Ulama Bobblers on. Okay. He's an enchantment deck. I don't think we're getting smashed out of our boots yet. So I think we can just relax for a minute. We'll Vampiric Tutor for Deluge, I think. And then when we play this, we'll get another creature. Or maybe we won't. That's pretty good. So there's Cabaret Spaghetti and the other one that makes your cards uncounterable. Okay, we're getting rid of these. Oh, too late. I'm just going to go for the throat. And I'll try and remind myself to get Deluge. If that's what I need. Don't know what he's doing. He's got to save his lad now. I mean, that's fucking terrible. If he casts this again, then he's going to die. Beautiful! That's what we like, boys. Absolute dog shit, please. So we haven't got any... This would be one of those times I would play this side. But there's nobody. I thought that was a treasure. Good job, yeah, good job I sacked it there. I probably don't need Lightning Greaves in this deck, but it is a good card. Alright, sack this, draw 16, or draw none, because that's actually what it means. Alright, can he stop a big beefster? He might be able to exile it with an enchantment. But we got this if he does. I mean, if it gets exiled, it's a token, so it's gone. But I'm thinking of, like, Scream. Something Scream, you know what it's called. Screamy McScreamingtons. Unable to scream, which he probably doesn't have because that's blue. Alright. What's he got? You animated the land, and now he's forgot what he's doing. Alright. Fair dues. We're going to Eddie Bollock him, though. Or we can have a wank. I mean, that's not very good. At least it lets you put a land, you know, if there's nothing else. Crucius is good. I'd take a Wrath too. We got a lot of big thinks with our 1 mana. So I want this. I know playing Crucius is probably better, but your mum's gay, so fuck it. So I can play this for nothing, and then just attack. And draw 4. I think that's quite good. But then I will kill 2 of my lands. I don't think it makes any difference. I think we're just going to attack, blow everyone up. If he's got protection, we have this as a follow-up. There's no way he's getting out. So this can only be an exile spell or protection spell, and they're both useless. Yeah. Oh, raggy boys. Raggy boys. Finally using his 1 mana spell. Alright. Well, that's not going to help him. What does it do? Nothing. Raggy boy. I mean, we only draw 1. That's kind of shit. I think I'm just playing this. Fuck it. Okay, I don't know about you boys, but I feel like we are absolutely shattering debaters from here on. Monastery wanker is pretty good. Hey, boys. I don't... You know what? I'm not going to do it yet. He'll just concede if he gets Ugin. And I want him to believe he can get out of it dead. It's a 1-1 now. Whoops. I guess that was sort of my fault, because you were all gay. Whoops. Still, I mean, there's no way we're going to lose this game. Okay. The man might have accidentally started wanking himself off again. Our lands are going to be super smallies. I mean, he's 100. He was already dead, but this is like turbo dead. Alright, that one was perfect. Okay, we're at the main phase, so we can slam that guy out. I'm trying to play as fast as possible because, you know, he couldn't be more dead. Let's see what we can do. All right, we'll bring back... Okay. That wasn't a good example of the deck because, like... Even more so than that other game we won, because the guy had no lands. This guy had nothing at all. No lands, no cards, no spells. It was just true, the ultimate mismatch. But that's what we like. We like shit games that I win as long as they go up on the tubes and everyone can be like, wow. Mr. Cheeks is fucking incredible. He won a load of meaningless shit games and then told me not to use the deck because it's shit. And a free mimeoplasm. Wizards are so generous. Oh, speaking of, our wizards just truly generous. What do we got in the shop? 90% off number wangs, boys. I thought we were being facetious, but it turns out wizards were the good guys the whole time. And wobbly lands. Boys, I wasn't sure what to use my coins on. But now I see that it's 5 human pounds for a wobbly tits. Boys, sign me up. 25 human pounds for some wobbly bollocks. And some more dogshit bollocks. Absolute deal of the season. Incredible. Incredibles. Alright, I need to put my washing up. I won't leave you with this one. Let's see what Nerdy Shitbox was doing. And we'll see the other if the other tits are out. I think that's all of them checked. So anything less? So yesterday, double yesterday, and 3 days. I guess her stream must have gone down. I mean, this is not the level of boobalage we have come to expect. And I signed up to her Patreon, the free tier, and I keep getting like 50% offers. And it really makes me laugh. 50% offers to look at my bumhole. And I can't do it, boys. Not if the... Oh my days, what a scam. It heard me talking about bumholes, and now it's age-restricted Nerdy Shitbox's stream. Because Assassin's Creed is not... yes, I'm not having Assassin's Creed. It's not allowed to be watched. Scammed! Absolute scams, boys. What about 6 days? I think we saw this one. I don't know what's gone on then. Maybe she got her tits actually out and she's in trouble. I mean, I won't leave you. You're about to open an external link. Yes, that's fine. No flashbangs of boobalage here, boys. Only 70% boobalage. And that's what we like. Explore paid posts for free. Nerdy Shitbox unlocked 5 exclusive posts for new fans. No payment needed. Boish. I mean, I might have to get back on Patreon because I've only got blurry versions. That's not enough for my Willy. I'll have to check them out. I mean, it sounds suspicious now that I'm walking off. But I swear it's my laundry, boish. I gotta take my shit out the washer. I'm definitely not sneaking off to have a quick wank. No way, boys. Alright, I guess you gotta have Sweet Anita then. I mean, I'm not gonna be long, but I'm not gonna leave you with a blank screen. And I don't want to leave you with Phil, because I want to watch that too. I don't think we need... Tell me your problems. I fucking love these. Alright, someone's dick doesn't work, and his name's PP Not Ben Ellington.
Don't know, and that they can weasel their way back into your bed and give you
Uh-oh.
before you figure it out. So don't.
Literally talking about how to not get AIDS. Alright, I'll be back in a couple of minutes, and tell me how to avoid catching AIDS.
Just if you can kick them out and leave it a mystery, it's even fucking better. Leave them and be fine. And never take them back. Cheaters cannot be taken back, okay? They don't love you. You can't love someone until you own them. So, you know, they don't love you, they don't respect you, they're never gonna respect you, and they'll respect you even less if you take them back, because they know exactly how shitty they can treat you, and you'll still love them. So don't. Cheaters are worthless, not worth your time. Never take back a cheater. But if you find no evidence of cheating, absolutely none, I think, like, maybe have a conversation with them and be like, hey, I've been having a lot of anxiety that you've been cheating lately, and I'm so sorry. And I think it came from me, and I don't think it came from you. But I wanted you to know that I was feeling this way, and that it was scaring the shit out of me. But I've come to the conclusion that everything is fine, and that I am in the wrong. And that, you know, I don't know what triggered me. I think it was XYZ. And if that doesn't settle it for you, if you find no evidence of cheating, you've never, you know, and you've done everything right, and you've been kind, and you haven't flown off the handle at them or whatever, maybe it's time to go to therapy if you are feeling baseless suspicions, because the stress will harm you and your nervous system, which can do permanent damage and give you autoimmune diseases. So you can get physical permanent ailments from constant stress. So if things that are not stressful situations that aren't actually harming you are harming you, you should definitely see a therapist and solve that, okay? Beer will not help with that situation. So I'm in a long distance relationship. Diggy Pup says, I'm in a long distance relationship with someone in Nevada, but I don't trust them because the trust isn't there, and I feel like they don't trust me either. Keep it in mind. I'm not in Nevada, Vegas. I'm in a whole nother state. How should I approach the conversation? Because I don't want to hurt my boyfriend's feelings. Hurt his feelings. Hurt his feelings. I'm not saying go out there and be like, listen, you tiny dicked little bitch. You balding motherfucking idiot. I'm not saying like hurt his feelings on purpose. I'm saying that like if this is the foundation of your relationship. Okay? This is very, very important that trust is important to every relationship. Either you establish it or you move on. And you can't do that without a conversation. You need that conversation. It has to happen either way. What you can't control is how he feels about it. Okay? You need the conversation either way. The relationship isn't going anywhere without it. You can't control how he feels about it. But the best way to be kind, respectful, and delicate while you offer his dick, to men. If you offer if you want to offer this information as gently as possible,
What's she talking about?
definitely go and talk about your feelings. Don't talk about him or what he's done. Talk about your feelings. So sometimes I feel like the trust isn't there for either of us. It's good to say either of us. Because
That's the end. That's the end.
And that without that trust, no relationship could really go on, whether we were in different states or not. And I feel like I'm not willing to have a relationship with no trust. I'm not willing to worry.
Sometimes her advice is pretty good. You know, on the surface, it sounds good. But then she did walk into a men's toilet and stayed and stared at everyone's dick. And I don't know if we would be allowed to get away with that. So who knows? BLK Tom says, I think her husband or boyfriend is cracking down on her showing off her tits. Well, she still has a Patreon where she sells her tits, though. So, I mean, it can't be cracking down too hard. Someone else says, classic Twitter rants about their OnlyFans being 90% off. Who? Who's doing 90% off Twitter rants? Does she have a side job? Who are we talking about? I feel like I'm reading the wrong message. Because we know Thingy Bob has a job. Nerdy Shitbox is a librarian. Sweet Anita doesn't have a job. I mean, streaming is her job. So which one is this? Whenever it deals combat damage, that player exiles cards until they exile a non-land card. You may put a 1/1 counter on Black Widow. If you don't, you may cast a card. Alright. Okay, boys. That's good. I never understand that. I mean, it gives you trample, fair enough. But trample on off 2/1? I don't think turning hexproof and indestructible off is worth it. Although it would solve the thingy problem. You know, the problem of having 8. The thingy problem. The lightning greaves. I think you only need 1 red for the whole deck. I don't think Chandra's in the deck. Alright, this is one of those weird spots where I'm still not playing this. It doesn't do anything, right? No. It would have been a good... Any creature in the grave would have been fine. Because we have literally nothing to do.
Let us march into battle and make new comrades. No way but my way.
He might actually be a one-note deck and just have this and a load of equipment. Because all of this looks like it's just focused on one thing. Which would make our hand perfect. So we haven't got much to worry about.
Death won't conquer me so easily.
Alright, I mean, I don't think this is getting any better. So remember, he can only eat non-tokens. You may sacrifice another creature, draw X, and you may put a permanent card with mana value X or less from the hand onto the field, where X is the sacrificed creature's mana value. Mana value, boys, not power or toughness. So tokens do nothing. So there's no one to bring back. 1, 2, 3. I guess we could bring the front side back. Maybe. Yeah, beautiful. What a shame there wasn't another lads. That would have been an incredible deal. He leave his man in the bin. He did. Okay, that was luck then, I guess. What's this wobbly chimbo bullshit? Ah, he's got a few interesting cards. So he had just exiled his commander with no realistic way of getting it back. So I actually did him a big favor there. Alright, it's a race. So, I don't think you can use that. Alright, I guess she's like, fuck it, I'll be fine. So I want the 4 mana carry Zev. That would be pretty perfect off the top. I assume this will die, otherwise he's lost. Okay, I mean... Still dead. I guess we're doing the big thing. Can he sack himself? No. That would be over the top power. I think it's good flavor for Venom too, because he eats people, doesn't he? I don't really understand why the other guy gets to bring somebody back. Okay, so one of these is a removal spell for sure. So we just, I mean, it's Harley, Ugin, or any of these would be good. Any of these would be good, boys. But I guess we'll see. That's not very good. I'm going to have to keep it, though, because this is going to die, and I can't allow this to just do whatever it wants. Well, maybe he doesn't know it's got Menace. Oh, my lord. What a fucking balls up. He didn't know it had Menace, boys. What a catastrophe. Well, that's my problem. And by my problem, I mean, it sort of felt like we nearly got a real game. Mythic Meebo would rant. And at the end, say, I need a new car, please. Buy my pics. She has a lockdown Twitter now, unfortunately. So I haven't been able to keep up with the Mythic Meebo adventures of being the happiest, most committed woman in this, just the greatest relationship since Romeo and Juliet, and then getting dumped and then saying her girlfriend was AIDS. I want to know if her new girlfriend has dumped her yet. I mean, locking down your Twitter when you are supposed to be selling pictures of your asshole seems counterintuitive to me. But when it comes to old Meebs, anything's possible. Anything's possible, boys. So we played this a little bit ago. I think it's the same one. Yeah. Alright, so always have removal ready because it does 25 damage on one attack. Okay, boys? Okay, sweet. Who are we talking about? Mythic Meeblage. The Meeble Meebos. Alright, I mean, that's a good draw. I think we've got enough. I think we've got enough going on that we could just ramp. He can't cast the other side. I think we can really take it easy. Play this next, and then Ugin. That should be easy GG's. Maybe. Maybe not. Because he can play this next now. Yeah, I think probably not. He can still win. Because this thing is... Yeah, he can still win. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'll have 3 to shrink the thing. Alright, I think that's the play. We'll do this. We'll get Crucius back. We'll ditch this. And then we can shrink this if he's got lethal. And then exile it with Ugin. Alright, fingers crossed. Absolutely unbelievable change. One, so 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Crazy that we still haven't seen a primeval bounty. I thought I would get bounty off that. Don't know if that was the best play I've ever seen. We did it, boys! Absolutely beautiful scenes. I don't know about you boys, but I fucking love my jigs. Incredible stuff. Absolutely wobbly land utopia. I don't know, I think it's... I don't know how I lost to this before, because it hasn't looked very dangerous, but the first time I played it, I took something like 30 damage. At the beginning of combat, you may put an artifact from your hand onto the field. So, I don't know what he did at that time. Maybe it was Ember Cleave. But that's not that much either. Whatever it was, I got completely smashed. And then he hasn't even had the cards to do that. But who cares? I'm the best, and you're all gay. Alright, that was the last game. There's nothing else to do except strands and watch Phil, which is what I'm going to do. But that Eddie Bollock deck's not bad. We'll tweak it on the next stream. Like I said, we don't need Vivian anymore. What's this bullshit? We don't need Vivian, and we don't need Yaman, but we do need Sweet Anita's Massive Apps.
I'm not willing to have this relationship with...
What was the next guy asking? As someone that's never used a dating site, that's a thing. What, is this guy 10 years old? Or maybe he's just the ultimate minge slayer, and he's always at the club, just grabbing anyone.
Any advice on how to get through severe depression and not being able to leave the house? I've had your struggles with it, and I relate, so I'm wondering how you got through it. Oh, that's a big thing. I think I need to revamp my video on how I got past my depression, because I haven't seen it in years, and I don't think it's really adequate, and I think I could probably do it a lot better.
I don't know. That seems like a serious topic. And I'm only interested in how to slay Minch.
But there were so many aspects to it. I took a multi-tier approach to my depression and agoraphobia because I spent 4 years without leaving the house. So, like, I had to get through OCD and severe agoraphobia and severe...
Damn. I mean, she stayed in pretty good shape if she didn't go outside for 4 years. But Phil would say going outside is stupid and gay anyway. Can't hear a word that she's saying. Well, let me see whether... Oh, the whole fucking thing that's been here. Boys, why did nobody say anything in the first place? I mean, you could turn your volume up, but yeah, it was supposed to be higher.
Severe lifelong depression to have the life that I have now. So all I'm going to say is that it is possible. I'd recommend go get a therapist who specializes in depression, especially. If the first one doesn't work out with you after about 6 months and you're not feeling like you made progress, find a new one after about 6 months.
All right, this is too serious. We are only interested in questions like how big a dick is too big. And then hear her say, well, I've got 18 dildos and flippity jib jabs. That's what I want to hear. But we'll watch this.
If he tries it, because Firehouse Subs sent me the wrong sandwich, and I think that it was customized not the standard. So it wasn't good because it wasn't how I would even eat it. How do you rate someone else's meat?
Guys, how do I live with a free sandwich? Somebody sent me the wrong sandwich and it was free. And now I wish my wife was dead.
Meal, right? So already, big disappointment. Also
Big
coming off of a
disappointment.
Dark Souls 2 stream where I've had the least support of the entire time I've played Dark Souls 2, and an incredibly slow stream for something that has been really good recently. So, you know, I went into today thinking we have 6 packs of Marvel cards left. Let's finish them. This will be great. I actually got a positive update.
Finally fucking did it. My autistic eyeballs, which I'm developing, must be from listening to too much of this retard. Finally, I said it was zigzag like 10 hours ago. Finally figured it out.
In regards to the new Pokemon cards, the Pitch Black that are coming out, and they're coming sooner than I thought they would. So I was like, oh, this is good news. Let's finish the Marvel cards. And we had no support, so we didn't even open a single pack. So it's like, not only was it a deflating stream because for some reason the momentum has kind of died out with Dark Souls 2, which I hope isn't the case. I hope we can keep playing it because I like it. But then on top of that, then my food's all wrong too. And I feel like crap.
Guys, what do
Wow, he actually said, I feel like crap.
Guys, I feel like shit. You did give me $500 and then I got a free sandwich. It's almost like how it must feel like being down the mines in Africa. I feel like a blood diamond miner, guys. That's how tough my life is. I got a free sandwich, and you retards didn't give me $150 to play Pokemons. I mean, I kind of wish I was dead. I'm just being honest.
Because that food, I ate it. I was like, oh, my body's not used to eating.
Oh, not this fucking...
I'm like #1 powerhouse Arnie, and I don't eat bread and meat. So, I just don't know. I mean, I usually hunt for my food now. I eat wild animals because I'm such a rip machine. I chase down wild cats and rabbits, and I eat them raw because I'm such a man. And you're fucking gay.
Fatty meats and all this, the condiments, like it was mayo.
Well, why eat it then?
Some kind of like sweet mustard. And then I think they put like dressing on it too. So the bun was completely soaked.
TUI gives you more.
Why eat it?
More confidence you got the best deal thanks to the TUI price match promise.
Fuck it.
And more ease with flights,
We'll just listen to a TUI ad.
transfers and hotels all in one place. Package holidays made simple. TUI, Atoll and Abda protected.
Well, not list Primark and get fucked.
Tyrone sperm.
It was just like not appetizing. And I ate half of it. And I had just a few more bites because I was still hungry. Okay. And then that was it. So my wife had a little bit of it. She had a few bites too, and she couldn't really eat much of it.
I mean, that does sound like Ozempic. Because Ozempic's supposed to make you not eat a lot, right? Tom, didn't you say you were on Ozempic? Does it not make it nauseous to eat more than you are supposed to? That sounds like him and his wife, like we've all seen, is horrendously obese. And, according to Phil himself, has thyroid issues. So she's not going to be able to lose weight in a traditional way. So, absolute 100% Ozempic red candidate there. I assume he's only taking it because they must have like a suicide pact. Where he doesn't need it, and it's like, let's both take it, and if we both get renal failure, at least we'll die together. And Phil's like, I'll take that deal, because I'm never, ever, ever eating a meal that I cook again. The only purpose his wife serves is to make him his dinner. That's it. And if she dies, he's not going outside to find a new wife. He already found a wife, another one, without going out. He's not going to be able to do that again. So they're probably both taking it and just hoping for the best. Tom says it keeps the food in your stomach so you do not want to eat more because you feel full. I mean, that sounds like what he's saying. He was only eating a fucking sandwich.
And we just threw it out. And it just...
I mean, it's tough to really dissect what he's saying, because he is such a liar. He will lie about anything. But if you're throwing away sandwiches you can't eat, that does sound like chemical digestion inhibition.
Not good. What a horrible DSP tries. At least
I do want to see what Cat looks like.
if it was what I intended.
But she is completely Ozempic rubber stamped. I think that she has either PCOS, polycystic ovaries, or a thyroid issue that isn't her fault. That's what I think. Obviously, we're all just speculating, because she got so fat so fast that I just think it wasn't her fault. It could be the depression of living with this piece of shit. Obviously, that could be true. But he never needed it. But the rate that he's lost weight, I think I'm starting to come around to Ozempic. The only thing that makes me think that it might not be true is that when he normally orders his own food, he gets like 3 Whoppers. If you're on Ozempic, you can't eat 3 Whoppers. But then at the same time, Lance, he's lost too much weight for someone who never goes outside, never does any cardio. It doesn't make sense. But it's all circumstantial, so I guess we're all just playing the retard game.
And it was bad, I'd be like, okay, well, that was my fault. But no, I ended up eating crap that I didn't want. So it's like a double downer. You know what I mean? I hope that tonight we have a good stream of...
I hope tonight we have a good stream. And by good stream, I mean, I hope you just give me all your money. You can see how sad I am. I've only made $10,000 this month. And I can't do anything with that because it's piss. It's piss. It's a pittance of piss. I can't buy... I mean, I can't even pay my bills. The police are going to come and kill me if you don't give me some more money, guys. I'm just being honest.
Like, look how fucking forlorn this cunt looks. He's made 10 G's this month. And he's like, guys, I only made $60 this morning, so I'm literally bankrupt again. I don't know how it happened. I thought I was the best streamer ever for you guys. I thought you wanted to save me, but you've killed me. You killed me, guys.
Of Pal World, and we chill and we have a good time, and, you know, hopefully we'll open some packs and everything. I need to bounce back from that crap. That's very disappointing. It really is. Very disappointing. What the heck just happened? I didn't click that.
An endless victim. You know what I mean? Yeah, because I am a victim. No, guys, please stop talking about the view bots. This idiot has been doing it all week. It's just a moron who keeps view botting the channel. I've already said a million times, I don't want it. It's not.
I never knew Snort Manel read so much fucking shit out. That's also part of his victimhood narrative. He doesn't want to think that it's all over for him, but at the same time, he's more aware than ever that without those 2 whales, he's completely screwed and drowning in debt. He could never pay month after month without them. This is way over the top. Like, he's got $60 on one day. He'll be back to 600 tomorrow, probably.
I mean, doing it. He's just doing it because he doesn't want...
But this is, you know, playing the victim for sure. You can't go from a fucking $1,000 every day almost to still more than a living wage of like $150 in a day acting like this.
People to see how many real viewers I have.
Jesus Christ, look at all this. I'll read it because why not? I don't think that Snort is always right, by the way. That's why he wanted to get rid of Raw Phil, supposedly, so his viewers would come back. The reality is that his viewers, or at least people willing to donate money, are just a group of 10 or fewer people on YouTube. I think it's probably closer to 20, but that's right. Of which 95% comes from 2 whales. That's too high. Probably 60 or 70. And the other 5% from occasional whales like NDO. Those occasional whales are never going to donate the thousands of dollars that Pig Roach needs month after month. I mean, that all sounds right. But I have never lived a year where Philbo hasn't made over 100 grand. His bankruptcy declaration had him on 120 Gs. He went bankrupt on 120 bags. And of course you're going to lie on your bankruptcy wanks. Like, I make 120 Gs, but I can't end the month that isn't on zero. Well, fuck it.
Because if you haven't noticed, when the viewbot turns off, my viewers have still been up. So he doesn't want anyone to see that, so he's trying to hide my real amount of viewers, which have increased since the restreamer was banned from YouTube. So there's no reason to bring it up, just ignore it. Stop giving the guy attention.
Please support the stream tonight. If you like Power World, if you just like my content in general. I've had a couple of slow streams. Pokemon Champions last night, big failure. And if you can believe it, earlier today, Dark Souls 2 was incredibly slow.
If you can believe it, boys. Can you believe it? You didn't give me all your money. I couldn't believe it myself.
For support. The intention was that I was going to finish these 6 packs of Marvel cards today. Why? Well, I'll tell you why. Because, ladies and gentlemen, after these 6 packs of Marvel cards...
That's $600, by the way. Just basic, small, a pittance, like I said. $600.
Guess what's coming? Pokemon Pitch Black, the brand new English Pokemon set, releases on Friday. And guess what? I have confirmed I'm getting them on Friday. Pokemon Center has already shipped my cards. They're en route. So I'm going to get Pitch Black on Friday. So I wanted to finish this up.
Damn, he's getting Pitch Black on Friday, boys. I should have got back earlier. I guess it's only Wednesday. Is it? Or is it Thursday? I think it's Thursday. Yeah, it must be Thursday. Well, I guess we've got 1 day to prepare, and then 1 day to book our day off. Call in sick if you can't. Tell your wife you're busy if you have a wife. Lock it in, because Pigbo is opening some packs of cards, and he's only going to need 600 of your dollars.
Up today, so that we could do a little bit of stellar...
Also, I'm not going to pause it again. Somebody fucking help. I mean, I'm fucking struggling my balls off here. I can't see anything. I don't know what the core word is. Nothing, if you go down the line, makes any sense. The game's cheating, and you're all gay.
Miracle when I come back on Thursday, and then begin with Pitch Black on Friday. Okay? But the only way we can do that is to have the stream supported tonight. If you like Power World, if you like opening packs of cards, again, we had a great hit. Last time we got a $21 card. That's it right there. I'm pointing at it. That's on my wall of fame from these Marvel cards. So we might have another tonight, all right? Please support the stream. That includes super chats, super stickers, memberships, kicks, subs, tips. Everything would be great. Please support the stream. Earlier today, we had almost no kick support whatsoever. We had almost no tips. That's why it was such a slow stream. We did have some super chats, and we had nothing else for the whole stream. So let's get some support, please. And let's open some packs at the end of the night, okay? Let's go.
I've done chants. It doesn't work, and it also cuts the G out.
Yes, actually, all my bills get paid by my viewers. Duh. That's how it works.
Everyone, we're at $30 of support. If you're enjoying the stream tonight, please give it a like. Let's get that engagement rolling on YouTube. Let's get to 100 likes as soon as possible to throw this out into the algorithm, and hopefully more people will find it. Please support the stream. I've had 2, sadly, really slow streams. Tonight, I want to open packs of the Marvel cards to get through them. There's only 6 left. The new Pokemon cards are en route. They're coming on Friday. I want to finish the Marvel cards tonight. So please, let's go. Let's get support for the stream. Anything appreciated. If you do a big one, much appreciated, because that'll get us caught up and open more cards. Let's go. Okay.
Come on, guys, give me all your money. Let's go. Yeah, it's gonna be great. I need your money. You can watch me take a shit or some shit, but I need your money. That's the takeaway here.
See what I mean? There's so many toxic people in kicks. One person says, I hope he never, ever reaches any of his goals ever again. What a nice thing to say, right? What a great person to say that in someone's stream chat. I mean,
This only confirms Pig Roach is super in debt and nervous. I mean, I don't know we can say that. Normally, he wouldn't mention that comment because he feels successful with the 150 the whales throw at him. But when he starts to think that ICS won't donate again, he literally shits himself and starts playing the victim. He is playing the victim, but that doesn't mean he's out of money. Change course. That sounds like it should be, right? Change. COURSE. Easy quicks. Easy quicks. I had change and I had course, but I didn't put them together because I've got 8. So what's this? Reeve. Via. Oh my god. Absolutely fucking morons. Alright. We did it. We'll just watch this while I play Wordle, okay? No help.
That's a positive
No help on the wordlage.
attitude online.
But you can say in the comments anything about Phil's wife's tits.
Life, huh? What a jerk.
Tui gives
not
you
the
more.
Tui's.
More confidence you got the best deal.
Like, even if you really don't like someone, just leave them. Don't hang around and wish them, you know, ill will and terrible things. That's awful. You're an awful
That's
person.
awful. You're awful, Mr. Cheeks. I'm just trying to be nice and have a wonderful time. See, Mr. Cheeks is a liar. He said he wasn't going to pause it, and now he's pausing it to say I've got AIDS. He's a meanie, and I'm sad. And I wish I was dead, but I need your money.
All true.
Tom Bone, $1 million, says, do you ever get tired of being the victim? Yeah, every day. I don't ever want to be a victim. I never wanted to be, but sadly I am, you know. I want to just be a positive content creator. I am absolutely 100% tired of being mistreated, tired of being attacked, tired of being slandered and defamed on a daily fucking basis by people. But they keep doing it. I didn't put myself into the situation, others did. You know, I don't want to be like this. I never, by the way, never really cared or talked about shit like this until it started really negatively affecting my life years ago, right? So there you have it. And by the way, I only bring it up when people ask, if you haven't noticed.
No complimentary anything. We're going to be having people support the stream, and we're going to open packs appropriately. Stop asking for freebies when you sit there and you don't support anything I do. Because if you do, I'm just going to ban you. I've had enough of the toxic attitude from Kay.
We're at $35 to support, guys. Please, if you enjoy the chill vibes of Pal World, please support the stream. Again, let's hit milestones to open those Marvel packs at the end of the stream. Let's go.
Come on, guys. Let's get a big contribution. Let's get someone to do a $50 tip or super chat so that we can unpack cards at the end of the stream, right? Again, we have 6 Marvel packs left. I want to get through them so we can get to Pokemon again next week. Next week, I really would like to just focus on Pokemon all week.
Thought that was
I
it.
got 2 boxes of Pitch Black coming. It's the new Pokemon English box. One is coming on Friday. The other is probably going to slow boat and not be here till next week. That's my guess. But I'm going to get one on Friday, so that's cool.
Far too good at my
Everyone,
geek.
please read the pinned message on the YouTube side and stop bothering me. Thank you. Really, like, it's right there in front of your face to read. I need you to read it and pay attention to it. That's what I posted it for. Thank you.
Nothing compares to an indulgent escape.
Alright, we might have to report Snort Manel. What's all these fucking ads?
Goes to bills. There is no disposable income. There hasn't been for quite some time. I've been trying to tell people this for like 2 years, that it got so bad to the point where there is none, and that's why.
Alright, I can't even remember what we were supposed to watch. Oh, it was comparing his wife to a sandwich. Okay. Let's see. I think it was wearing a yellow t-shirt. We'll see if any of these he's got a yellow t-shirt on. Is that one? Pigzio Frochitori. It's illegal to watch the stream on another site. Pulverized 11 times in classic fighting games. I think it might have been this. If anything, we can watch Kino Casino another day. But if I can't find it here before the next ad plays, I'm just going. And we will we'll have a wonderful time next time. Fucking ads. Post-match reaction. Fucking slags. Oops.
Oh, it is so salty.
Different stuff because we've never seen this set before. Okay? $100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 350, etc. Every $50, we open a pack. If someone does a $50 contribution, whether it's a tip, a bunch of memberships, 5,000 kicks, you know.
Alright, it's not this one. So the only other thing is the other one. Because could be this. We'll watch the start and then say fuck it.
When daily dust gets in the...
I thought about buying one of these, and then I realised it was probably bollocks. So I didn't. I mean, it does a good job on the ads, but then that's what ads are for, isn't it, boys? Almost there.
Guys tells me of a good one, I quit everything.
Alright, that's enough of that shit. Alright, boys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you again on the next